Let's all do Olgrim.
All right, man. Well, we'll see how this one plays out. I mean, as I said, from watching the Olgrims just recently, character actually is nice. Definitely a big fan of his Axe Sigs as well. So we'll see how this one plays out and if they're going to actually favor the Axe a lot, or will one of them actually start using some of this Lance as well.
Yeah, generally speaking, the Olgrims of the universe like to do the damage with the Lance, and then they swap over to the Axe for that KO potential. Solarson in particular really likes to lean into that Axe down signature for those KOs, so we might see that if he gets some damage built up onto Coco, but right now Coco is the one swinging a little harder.
Yeah, from watching yesterday, man, that down signature is definitely, it's like the all-encompassing signature, to be honest. Like, it hits pretty high up, hits around you as well. It's just, it's fast, it's pretty good sig altogether, but right now, man, as you said, yeah, he is not having a good time right now against this Thor.
Yeah, Thor, of course. High defense also has the hammer for the downlight side air. Solarson not going to charge that recovery, knows the threat of a weapon toss to potentially stuff it, and suddenly Solarson is swinging over to the Axe. Not quite in DC potential, but a side air might be enough.
I think that might be enough. Yeah, for sure. Can he get? Yeah, okay, nice. I was like, get the easy. I thought he was going to go for the ground pound, would have covered a lot of space, but no, that gravity cancel neutral light will do it as well. And so, yeah, he is in the red, so he's going to watch out. Hopefully he can get an extra hit or two in here before Zyder takes this stock.
Yeah, good job denying weapons from Zyder, making it a lot harder for Zyder potentially knock him out, and he's again denying weapons. Zyder's struggling a little bit here.
Yeah, Zyder, okay. Zyder now got some center stage and a weapon in hand. Wow, immediate weapon into side air for the KO across the stage as well. Still got a couple of hits on him. You know, nothing crazy, not a super huge lead, but it's at least putting Fozey at a slight advantage as he comes in.
Yeah, and here comes Olgrim number 2 for the pink team. Danner goes for the Nair, didn't quite work out for him, and Zyder, I mean, he just played against an Olgrim.
Yeah.
He knows the matchup.
Yeah, I think that's the one downside of everyone playing the same characters. Like, yeah, you may be able to swap up your playstyles a little bit, but for the most part, like, your options are your options, and as once you figure out, you know, one of their options, they have to start getting deep into the bag of mixes to kind of get you off of the trail. Oh, try that neutral sig, not gonna hit.
Oh, snap, 2-piece. Fozey's in trouble. Good fast fall to avoid the weapon toss. Gets to the wall, but considering Fozey started off with that slight health advantage, he's not been able to push it. The ground pound, the weapon toss, and Fozey's out.
The ground pound did him so dirty, man. He got through and got hit to the top instead of going down, and therefore Zyder was actually in a better position and ended up getting his own ground pound for the finisher. So here, yet again, another Olgrim on the screen. See if Godly can make something happen with this. Double tap of the Lance, but not enough to take that stock yet.
And Zyder in the red. Definitely sig potential here. The neutral light going to put him not even off screen. Oh.
Okay. That should be the easy edge guard for you. Okay,
right.
yep, weapon toss. Nice.
Guarantees it, goes for the weapon toss, and now it's back to even, and it's Olgrim v Olgrim.
All right, see if this one helps out a little bit. I mean, obviously now they know each other's moves. They know what to look out for. Does Blaze play a lot of Olgrim?
Yeah, this is like one of the 2 picks that Blaze is known for is Olgrim and then the Bryn.
Okay.
So this is definitely a little bit more of a comfortable territory for Blaze at the least.
Feel that. All right, so Godly though, you know, he's definitely getting more hits so far in this little Olgrim runoff. But it really depends on who gets this stock first to kind of put their team a little further ahead than the other. But they're going pretty decently back and forth now.
Yeah, they're kind of just trading blow for blow. Godly stuck on the wall here. Good dodge through. Gets him back onto the stage at the very least.
Okay. Godly jocking, just holding that center stage. Like to see it right there. But forcing Blaze kind of all over the place. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Good idea at the weapon toss. Yep.
Oh, nice turnaround from Blaze, and he hits the side sig. Blaze gonna take it over Godly. Slight advantage to the green team.
I feel like that's something that we've seen definitely a lot just throughout this tournament or this Invitationals. You know, people getting caught as they're trying to just return to the ground as quick as possible, getting caught with a sig. Mostly you saw that from the Dust players, specifically one Dust player. Yeah. But, you know, we're starting to see it now with more people than just him. And you saw that easy catch right there with the side sig with the Lance, and now that downlight. Uh-oh.
Not quite enough. Solarson not able to do the same to Blaze, right? Couldn't throw out the side sig to catch the landing. Blaze now just trying to get some extra credit. Wants to get some damage built up onto Solarson, but the neutral light will take him out. This is staying even.
Okay, man. Coco back in it. We'll see what he can do. Solarson right here staying on the axe once again. I mean, as you say, he probably will favor this, but he's doing a good job of playing around this orb too. Just hits after hits, 4 pieces right there, unanswered.
Ooh. Didn't quite have the spacing for that sidelight punish there. Coco still not finding the connections he found on that first stock, and Solarson could get this stock off of Coco, which would be huge considering how much health he has.
Hey, he's trying to land back there. Oh, nope. Ends up taking that one to the chin right there, and now he's starting to get some good damage here. You see, oh, Solarson actually fighting his way back down with the weapon toss down air as well. He's got him in that percentage where he could, I was just about to say where he can look for the down sink, and there it is. Just dashes in, gets it. Again, I'm telling you, that down sink just does it all. Even catches jumps.
Yo, the worst is when it spikes, right? Like, you're trying to come back on the stage and you get caught by that. That hurts. But Solarson still able to get the wall touch. Zyder trying to finish it off quick. The down sig is more for damage than KOs. So Solarson's going to live a little longer.
Yeah, I always, whenever I see that down sig, I feel like that's them trying to, I guess, beat out a air dodge. But sometimes I'm just like, man, let that side sig rip.
Yeah. Throughout the long range, the side sig, the neutral sig as well, but it's going to be a side air for Zyder. That evens it up again. Man, it's just back and forth.
It really is back and forth, man. No one being able to catch a good lead. This time around, though, the green team does have a slight damage, slight damage deficit, sorry. But see if they can actually get that right back. Zyder trying to run down Fozey, but he's all over him right now. Keeps punishing these missed attempts at damage. Ooh.
Caught him peeking up, falling there, another side air. Is he in down sig territory? Fozey's saying he's going to throw him out.
Okay, should be. He's definitely in down sig territory now, and he's right back to it. Hold on. Managed to make it past Fozey, but he's got to find himself a weapon. Fozey, super smart with the idea, knowing that he's going to go for that air dodge to the right. Puts him back off stage and puts himself in a prime position. Wait a minute.
It was a bait. Good dodge through. Fozey maybe going to play a little more neutral. He's one side air away, but Zyder's starting to find connections. There's the side air. All right, Fozey's got some health here. This might be the first tangible lead either team has had.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in time, you'd have to definitely look at it and be like, all right, maybe if Fozey can play this one well, and he's playing against the character that he's currently playing, so hopefully,
good dodge.
Watch yourself. Got to try to go for the reversal.
Uh-oh, that's the stars. All right, the recovery's going to help him out. Has he touched?
Okay, just barely had enough in the tank to touch right there. Had to get that air dodge straight forward. Right.
Weapon now.
Fozey got a little damage here on Blaze, but it may not matter. Yep. I don't think he's making that one back. Okay,
he still touches.
I said he wasn't going to make it back because I thought that Blaze was going to have that easy, edge guard. Doesn't seem like he had many options after going for that recovery where he was going to have to touch the bottom of that wall, but Blaze not committing just allows Fozey to come back.
Yeah, I mean, in that position, right, Blaze had all the time in the world to watch Fozey go for that low recovery and travel around, but he just didn't find the timing, and Fozey's finding more hits. He's maintaining this lead. Things are looking good for the pink team.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's already got him into an orange, so, I mean, he's done a good job on the stock that he was on, leaving it up to Godly to just kind of hit maybe 2 or 3 more hits and then find himself a good signature. Go ahead and take this stock. Possibly even a side air close to the edge. Could be enough as well.
Recovery and N-Sig, a side air is not going to quite do it. The weapon toss a little above Blaze's head. Neutral air doesn't put him off screen.
Okay, reverse side air right there.
Nice.
Damn, okay, nice stuff right there with the toss. Love to see it.
Good toss too, right? Like last time he went for the high toss, it went over Blaze's head. That time he went straight forward and it caught him on the immediate down air. All right, this is a good lead for the pink team now.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually a full stock lead right now. I mean, man is actually extra healthy on his stock too, so doesn't have to worry too much about losing it super quickly. But, Coco putting a couple hits on him here and there, unanswered so far. Nice.
Godly, he's kind of reining it in. He's not really throwing out moves. He's trying to find a punish, and when he moves forward, Coco catches him. Coco could even this up immediately.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a really good job of doing such. Has not been really hit. I think he's been hit once so far by Godly. And now right back to the hammer, and he's keeping it simple too, man. It's just a lot of stomp stairs. Been working out for him quite well.
Coco coming in as number 21 out of 24, going up against the guy who won 2 tournaments. This is really nice for Coco.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, again, this may not really matter to your rankings or whatever, but it just does kind of put your skill to the test here, where you're like, all right, man, this guy actually is pretty good. Oh, no! Oh, he was doing so well.
God.
He was doing so well.
Godly just robbed him. He's like, all right, you looked good for a little bit, but I need to make sure I still get this stock and put my team up. Godly gonna take Coco out of this game, and it's all left to Zyder and Blaze to take 4 stocks.
Man, what an unfortunate turnaround right there. He was looking so good. I mean, literally was probably one more stomp Sarah away to even this up, and then just a string of events right there on the left side ends up getting loose in that stock for him, and now Zyder has to find this single hit too. They both throw weapons now, unarmed. Zyder getting the better positioning right there to find another one. Still going for that down sig.
I mean, it's a big hitbox, right? Like, it'll catch a bunch of dodge-ins, but at the same time, that's long active frames. He hits the recovery, will put Godly onto his final stock alongside everyone else, but this is going to be tough. He needs to take out Solarson to keep his team's hopes alive.
Yeah, man, it's only him and Blaze now. Well, you still have Godly still at the end. You know, he was on his second stock, so you still got to deal with everyone right here. Solarson back in the mix, gets the weapon toss recovery. All right, chase him down a little bit. Holding that center stage as per usual.
Solarson will take down Zyder. It's all left to Blaze to try to take 3. We've seen the anchors do it before. Can Blaze do it here?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been some pretty good anchor play just throughout. Oh, okay. Somehow stuffed the recovery right there. Been some pretty good anchor play altogether, but I don't know. Solarson's looking pretty good today. Actually, both of our bottom-ranked players on the teams have been looking pretty good. I mean, man, you said he was 21?
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, he was super close to actually making it even for his team, but, then he got top player. It happens.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yo, Blaze, he's swinging. Almost took out Solarson, but Solarson swinging back. He knows all he needs to do is get damage built up onto Blaze. There's 3 people Blaze has to get through, and the down sig's gonna do it just barely.
That was nice use of the gravity cancel too. Kind of hopped over it just in case he tried to go for a neutralize. Seemed like he kind of hopped over that to get that down sig going. So he got 1. He's got 2 more to take out, and it's Godly at the end as well. Fozey, no slouch. Actually, none of these guys are slouch. Obviously, they all played Olgrim, so here we go.
Yeah, they do their back workouts. No slouching here.
No slouching at all. So this is going to be this could be an interesting end to this game right now. Fozey now onto the Lance. Ooh, managed to slide through that.
Good movement, but he's taking damage. 1 more of those, and he might be out of here. Fozey over to the axe. Is it going to be the down sig? No, goes for the wake up side sig. Blaze is going to get another hit onto him.
Okay, still living, but definitely would not live another hit.
Yo! He is going for style, and he is going to get taken out for it.
Oh,
it's
man.
all left to Godly. It's okay that he went for it because he still has Godly in the pocket, but man, that's just a facepalm moment right there.
Yeah, I don't know how you avoid every Sarah in this game now. Okay, managed to avoid a recovery though. Godly just chase. Okay, well, doesn't even need the Sarah. You got the all-encompassing down sig. So good stuff. To the pink team right there, though, I'd say, man, got a lot closer than it would look like in the midsection of that game, because they definitely had a whole stock lead, and somehow that kind of evaporated. Did end with a pretty strong stock at the end, but altogether, I was kind of expecting 2 people to still be alive at the end.
Yeah, it was looking really close at the start, and then we started seeing pink team slowly get more and more of an advantage, and then at the very end there, you saw it was 3 stocks to 1. I want to give a lot of credit to Solarson coming in as the bottom seed on the pink team, putting out the most damage though for the team, 667.
Man, you got to give it up to him right there. I wonder if we're going to get any swaps here on the green team. I feel like since the pink team has just won, they're probably just big chilling on the Olgrims. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, just looking at the damage yet again, as you said, 679 here on the green side is the top damage. I mean, that's some good damage, and it came from the Olgrim. So obviously that character is slapping right now here in the EU. Man, that's crazy.
I think Coca will likely stay with the same character, not for any particular reason beyond that. He looked good. It took him a little while to warm up, but once he started swinging with that hammer, you start seeing him go, okay, maybe there's potential for him to take out Godly. Little bit of a misstep on that off stage, but if he doesn't make that mistake again, I think he's looking good.
Yeah, well, obviously, man, just the way that this whole matchup is shaping up, I feel like when it came to those bottom seeds, Coco was doing his work. Solarson was doing his work. I feel as though the top seeds definitely did what they needed to do as well. So really, I mean, like everyone kind of did what they needed to do. I think Godly didn't play like as hard this time around, but his whole team just together, they feel like one cohesive unit.
Yeah.
I mean, as they all play one character, but you know, it feels like everyone's holding their own here. And on the other side of things, I mean, I won't say that anybody was a slouch. It just happened to be there was one section in that game right in the middle where they kind of fell a little far behind, and it was hard to come back from that.
Yeah, it's tough once that ball starts rolling. I think the big thing for the pink team is like, yeah, they're coming in with the whole Ogrim package, and it's kind of like cute and it's goofy, but really it's the equivalent of like somebody's mom came and brought custom-made jerseys for everyone, right? Like now you're like, all right, we're all on the same team. I know we got all drawn together today, this morning, but you know what? We're together. We're one.
Yeah. So we're getting into our next game here, man. I can see them actually getting the strikes. What's up? And we got Small Brawlhaven, Small Mammoth Fortress, and Apocalypse. We're going back again. All right. So this is the EU pick. They love Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with some Apocalypse. I mean, it's a good all-around map. It's kind of like, for a lot of people, the replacement for Mammoth. If you're not really feeling Mammoth, you've got Apocalypse. A lot of similarities to be drawn. Big thing, though, is the soft platform doesn't go to those sides, making it easier to get those horizontal kills.
Okay, so it just goes left and right. But
yeah, it just stays right above.
Okay, that's pretty clean. As far as the blast zones, though, I feel like the blast zones seem a little smaller here, at least to the side, or I think maybe below. I don't know. It feels like the stage. Maybe it's just the stage in itself seems kind of claustrophobic because it is a very small stage, so you do have to kind of scrap for it. But here we are into our second game between the pink and the green team. Obviously, they have kept all the Ogrims. No one has actually swapped except for this Koji coming out here from Zyder.
Zyder making the swap, but the big thing is that they're front-loading. Both teams deciding to put the top seeds on the front end, and it's working out a little bit better for the green team right now, right? Godly a little bit more damage, could get taken out, but he's got the pressure on Blaze.
I mean, you love to see it though. Sometimes, like the front load strategy, always feels like it could be a little risky because, like, if you front load and somehow your front loaded person does not do that well against who. You're usually front-loaded to try to counterbalance someone using their weakest person first. But if you front-load and then you end up losing, it's like, well, we just lost our whole advantage. Yeah. So luckily that's not the case here as they both decided to front-load here. And it looks like it. I mean, it's pretty much working out. Pretty even game between Godly and Blaze right there. And he is hurting. I think a Stomp Slayer should be able to do it from the right side of the stage.
And it's a good thing for the green team, right? Because they're coming in with Coco, the person who seemed to have the best time against Godly. And like you said, a Stomp Side Air could take Godly out and keep this one even, but Coco trying to find that footing, and Godly's staying in the air. There's just a raw Side Air, delaying the recovery. He's going to get the touch.
Yeah, it was for sure he was going to go for that ground pound. He had it lined up, but may have been a little too late on it, so decided against. Yeah, another raw Sayer. I feel like he should do it from anywhere on the stage right now if he can find it.
Yep, and there it is.
Okay, no, not roll, but still works. Yeah.
Got the setup, got the knockout, and he is going to get his pick of weapons. It's going to be a hammer. The hammer's the thing that worked against Godly's Ulgrim, so why wouldn't it work against Solarson's Ulgrim?
And he was doing, yeah, if you are watching the end of that last game, I mean, he did quite well of just a bunch of Stomp Slayer, and he's doing it again. Right back to it, just going to add up this damage real easy, Stomp Slayer, until it kills. I mean, the move, the combo works forever, basically.
White to red, you can do Stomp Side Air forever, but Solarson gonna start to adapt to it. You're seeing him switch over to the axe, wants to use that against the hammer play from Coco, but not really finding hits. Another one.
Man, it's like the more he's using like the straight up outside of that hitbox, and it's just insane how much how far ahead that stomp reaches for the hammer. So I mean, it needed to happen though, because if that stomp was actually just a foot, that move would be absolutely terrible. So.
Yeah, having that cloud be part of the hitbox as well, very helpful. I mean, you got to give a lot of credit to Coco for the movement, right? Being able to space, land inside of that neutralite, which is generally the stack tool of the axe, and get a Stomp Side Air. Again, like, he's got the footsies to make sure those stomps hit. And he is, look at that, he's taking 2 stocks now off of just that. You know, came in, cleaned up one. Nice clean up this, and has not taken a crazy amount of damage here on his own. However, though, yeah, he put himself in a bad position right there. It was like, you know, even in orange, if you get hit out there that close to the blast zone, it does not matter. Yeah, good babysitting from Fozey, staying horizontal against Coco and hitting those side airs to finish off the stock, keep this one even.
And Zyder here on the Koji. Another pretty common pick right here, but same with the sword. Wonder if he's going to actually try to get a little bow in here at some point, or if he's just going to try to keep the sword going.
I think Sword's got a solid matchup into Lance, right? Like, you're generally just looking for those dares and nairs, trying to play that vert game. Ooh, he hit the downlight a little wrong and went for the jump. Oh, this could be big. Nice.
Nice.
Good patience from Zyder. Fozey still gets the wall touch using the side air to bring his head to it, but punish. He still touches the exhausted recovery, gets him in, and the turnaround. Fozey!
The turnaround like that felt so bad because he was playing his heart out on that side, made one mistake and died for it. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta. I feel like you can just pull the raw ground pound if you know, especially against this weapon in particular, man. Like, that man had no other options but to charge that and go for the side. So I feel like if he just lined up a ground pound, that should have been the stock. Doesn't matter though. Fozey will be out of there finally. Man.
And just like that, we're completely reset. Just everybody on their second stocks. Godly versus Blaze. Godly managed to beat out Blaze on the first stocks, but it's looking like a similar story, right? Blaze gets the early damage, but maybe Godly brings it back?
Maybe he does. Here he goes. Getting a couple hits right here. You can see him trying to move. Oh, okay, I like the movement here. Nice. I couldn't get much more than that, unfortunately, so still getting some clean hits here. I'm just getting the two pieces, as you said, with the side light follow-up into the nair.
A little down air coming out from Blaze. Down air in response from Godly. Another side light neutral air, just getting those two pieces.
Hey, man, yeah, this is definitely who is getting the best of their starters here, and it's been Godly, man. He found pretty much every single one of those side lights nairs, just racking up the damage, and then finally right at the end gets himself the clean Sayer for the finisher. I like that all the helpers are like, you know, in the background. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't even notice until just now. They're all just like, oh, when's my turn?
Yeah, all the sidekicks just watching. They're like, all right, when do I need to bring in my boy? Godly with the fake out down toss. He loves doing that, and it baits the action. Coco with the response, the gravity cancel, the spot dodge inside the recovery, gets a stomp at the top of the map with a side air. Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, I haven't really seen too much of his orb, but I definitely need Coco to get back on that hammer if he wants to change, because that hammer's been doing him all kind of favors. Unfortunately, it will not be able to live too long. And, man, well, another one-stock lead here. It's going to be Zyder versus Solarson. But Fozey is actually the person he should have been matched up with if we were staying up by stock. So this could be an interesting end to this game yet again. But it's another situation where, like, around the mid-late game, the pink team starts to pull away.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, right? Like, they were looking very even, right? Everybody was on their second stocks, relatively similar damage, and suddenly pink team just gets that slight lead, and they keep pushing it.
Oh, okay. I was looking for the Tommy Matt just in case he tried to come right back in, but does not end up hitting those. So Zyder actually here doing pretty well on the bow. You know, we saw him in the first stock doing mostly sword, but this time around, okay, he's going to swap back to the sword instead.
Yeah, I mean, a solid edge guard tool, right? A lot more vertical potential. He's going to get the downlight side air. It's evening up just a little bit.
Okay.
What's he sticking with?
I'll stay with the sword yet again, but starting to weapon starve here. Oh, wow. Now he's getting himself starved. Did not throw that. Did not get the hit. And Fozey was able to sneak in there and grab that one. Okay. Double tap.
Recovery. Fozey. He was struggling in the matchup against Zyder, right? Like, he got that one turnaround, but other than that, Zyder was definitely beating him out in the offstage.
Okay. Nice, Zyder. Pull himself back. Oh, yeah, what a punish right there, to be honest. Like, not going to wait to hit the ground. He's like, oh, you just used that neutral light. Going to be in some recovery frames. I'm going to go ahead and gravity cancel side sig. And he, you know, marches his way over there for that KO.
That's crazy, too, because, I mean, Zyder's playing Koji, one of the highest dex legends in the game, period, and Fozey found that very small punish window and hit him with the side sig.
Okay, so, with that being said, man, I mean, we still have a one-stock lead here on the side of the pink team, but Blaze kind of doing some work right now on his last stop. Wait a minute.
Snap. He's still got a recovery, the weapon toss, and Blaze evens it up, keeping his team alive. Again, Pink team's already up 1. It's best of 3, so if green team doesn't win here, they go down to the loser side.
That's how you love to see it right there, man. Just the way that he was able to even that up. And yeah, that wide weapon toss, I felt like there was no way for him to get past that after he started that recovery. So now Blaze evening it up, seeing if he can actually do it against... Oh, man, hold on now. Godly.
Showing why he's called Godly. Really popping off with this axe.
Man, Godly doing... Yeah, he's controlling that center stage and continuously hitting Blaze whenever he's trying to, find himself some footing on the ground or just finds himself some footing just in general. He's like running away, but he's not getting away fast enough from Godly. Once again, he's like, I'm going to get down to the ground. Absolutely not. Finds that stairs. He's crossing him up. Good stuff to Godly, putting his team back in the lead. And I might be able to keep this lead as well. Now, Coco, for what it's worth, has been doing pretty well against Godly if he can get a hammer in his hand.
Yeah, a Coco with a hammer is a strong Coco, but we'll see how well it works out here against Godly. We need Coco to get this stock off of Godly. Oh, but Godly's getting hits. He's chunking.
Okay, doesn't cross him up right there. Godly.
Where was that axe going?
Ooh, okay.
Got high enough.
Yeah, the dash side air, but... Ooh, wait a minute. That was like the first thing he threw out.
Yeah. He hasn't been throwing out much, right? Like, no, he did. I think he did one NSIG, but other than that, he hasn't really thrown out a lot. But he hits the one that he needs, takes out Godly. It's 2 stocks to 2.
Yeah, he's been playing just a very solid hammer game when it comes to just getting what works. I'm gonna stomp. I'm gonna Sair, or if if these lower percentage might stomp, side light as well. But so right there, got the jab for the neutral light side light.
Yeah, I want to give a lot of credit to the green team, though, for bringing this one back, right? Like, they were a full stock behind, and they were able to even this up to 2 stocks each. Much credit to Coco. Good dodge through the weapon toss. Solarson over to the axe.
Okay, All right, he's kind of moving on him right now, but doesn't want to give him too much positioning. We got Coco trying to get back to the stage. Yeah, can't get the cross up, but luckily, though, getting sent the other way does not go past that blast zone.
Solarson trying to deny this weapon pickup. You see him trying to cover it. He's going to just pick it up himself. Coco, he's trying to move around all this. He's getting a tap here and there. He picks up the hammer. This could be big.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, Solarson, without a weapon, still managed to find that down light recovery. Either way, though, Zyder, there's a little bit of damage here on Solarson. Does need to find himself a weapon so he can see if he can get it down to the last stock situation between him and Fozey.
It's definitely doable as he hits the side sig, charged up for the second swing for a little extra. Weapon toss, not quite enough force behind it. The down air, Solarson is out of there. It's a clean 1v1, Zyder untouched. Fozey coming in.
Okay, Fozey, you saw Zyder actually wait out to grab that weapon, kind of denying a little more time, but Fozey, he's going to find himself a weapon quick. The Brawlhalla gods blessed him, putting one right above his head.
The spacing, Fozey feeling the pressure right now. You see him, he is keeping his back to this left side, doesn't get a hit. First tap goes the way of Fozey.
Ooh. Yeah, definitely just a one-stock runoff where Fozey takes this. We are out of this set, but Zyder is trying to put up a good fight right now. He's got Fozey off on the side now. Again, man, this is another situation, earlier in this. Oh, I was not sure he made that, actually. Oh, that was scary.
I thought for a sec he was going to head bonk and fall. Zyder with the nair, getting extra. The pressure is on. Fozey trying to get some damage built up, but Zyder's getting close to taking out Fozey here and keeping the green team in the winner's side.
Fozey wasn't looking too comfortable on that axe right here, at least in the axe sword matchup, but now see what he can do. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this is a lot of damage. I think we might be going to a game 3 here unless we get another turnaround, because he did get that turnaround on Zyder earlier, but it may not matter. Zyder playing so well.
Fozey gets back up. Another Sair. Doesn't get the third one. The recovery. Enough defense on Olgrim to keep himself alive. Oh, Snappy's getting hits. Side light in there. Goes for the NSIG read. He bet big, and it does not pay off. Zyder finds the recovery, and he is going to even it up. We're going to game 3.
What a large bet right there to go for that, though. I don't even know if that I'm going to assume he thought that was going to kill with how high up he was, and there's a decent amount of force on Olgrim, but that was just you know, you were playing a solid game to get back in there. You got your Lance. I feel like the Lance was definitely doing you way bigger favors than the Axe. I think it might have been better to just, you know, kind of neutral it out. I mean, that's what the EU is known for, man.
Yeah.
What the surprise that
they love that nooch. It's wild too, because like that was such a bold thing. He hadn't been going for that read, but just there he was like, I think Zyder's going to either spot dodge or dodge up. And unfortunately, he did neither of the things. Dodged down and in and just didn't work out for him. And suddenly, I think Pink Team, yeah, they're switching it up. They're not going for the all Ulgrim anymore.
Like, oh, yeah, well, I mean, look, you definitely did well the first time. The second time, I feel like there was really just one situation where I feel like they kind of let the game slide away from them. That was only on the last stocks, you know. They were ahead for pretty much everything except for the last stock. So they're going to swap it up, though. The Ryu's back on the screen, the Black Knights here, and the Ulgrim. And then here on the other side of things, no swaps either from Ulgrim, Koji, and Thor on the green side of things just yet. But good to see the Ryu is back. You know, I'm big fan of Petra, so like to see what Godly can do in this matchup.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I also agree with the assessment that Ulgrim's worked. It wasn't that bad. Like, they even had a full stock lead over the green team and just started to slip away from them. Again, credit to the green team for being able to stay composed and bring it back. But we're going to game 3. This is now very critical because the winner of this goes into the top 3.
Got to go back to your tried and trues, man. And so that's what they're. I mean, look, I'm not ever going to say that triple Ulgrim team wasn't it. I mean, Ulgrim seems to be very popular over here, so understandable. But, you know, go back to the tried and trues. We're going to see how this one plays out as we get these strikes going. It looks like Apocalypse is gone, so it's either Small Brawlhaven, Demon Island, or Small Mammoth Fortress as the pick this time around. We will not be going back to Apocalypse. And seeing as if they really want that stage setup again, it's probably Small Mammoth Fortress.
Yeah, a lot of similarities, but who knows? I mean, Demon Island also a great pick, Small Brawlhaven, but yeah, it's going to be the Mammoth Fortress, the most similar to the Apocalypse that they've been playing on.
Yeah. So here we go into our third game now. First game went well into the advantage way of the pink team. I think they had one stock and very low percentages. Second game, nice comeback there from Zyder. And now here we are into the third game. Wins this, will be moving on to winners finals. Here we go. Okay.
All right, might need a little bit of warm-up time for Godly. He's been playing the Ulgrim for the most part. His axe is the thing that's been working the best, and unfortunately for him, Ryu does not have an axe and does not have a lance.
Yeah, doesn't have any of that right there. Just gonna go. We're gonna swap it all out. Gets the gauntlets and the orbs going for him. But okay, seems like he's got the orb in hand now. You know, as you said, though, those similarities from the orb and the axe, though, might be able to carry over just a little bit. He's definitely moving around quite well.
There's that classic EU neutral, right? Waiting to see who's going to make the first move, who's going to make the mistake on the approach.
Okay, like that, kind of keeping it in a just like one character's length away. See if you're going to end up messing up. And then immediately getting that punish right there. Godly.
Oh, it's a dodge. And Godly immediately pulls the trigger on the 3-piece. Down light. Doesn't get a neutral light follow-up. Godly's got some decent damage here. Might be able to just raw down sig if Blaze isn't ready for it, but a recovery takes out Blaze. Blaze got some damage built up, though.
Yeah. It's like a little bit of a bait there on that side stick, too, from Godly. Kind of worked out, though. Now immediately puts himself back onto the gauntlets. Dashing in, getting himself the neutral lights again. Nice. Good catch.
The delayed dash jump dare to catch Coco on the panic jump.
So Coco, man, you know, again, like I don't really see too much of his orb. Waiting for see that hammer come back so he can do some due diligence here for his team.
Well, there's the weapon spawn, but can he get it safely? All right, throws away the orb. A stomp side air should even up the stock count. An immediate Shoryu from Godly. Another one might be enough.
Yeah, he just straight up did it, but unfortunately, though, rushing in with that side six, not going to get him the stock right there. Try to hit that Tatsu. Was not in position or in range, and just eating that stomp side air yet again. See if Coco can get a little damage here, though, because he's already taken quite a bit. He's getting into, like, the just straight up red, which means he's susceptible to losing that stock to a lot of things.
Yep, a downlight is not one of those things, though. Weapon toss goes for the recovery off the bounce. Solarson knows a side air could do it, but Coco's doing a really good job staying underneath these side airs.
Okay.
Solarson is not finding hits.
Yeah, not at all right now. Oh, man, he just barely missed that, man. Just kind of walked away from it. No explosions in the background, sunglasses on. Okay.
The action hero, D-Light, gravity cancel, neutral heavy, but still, Solarson, he took a lot of damage to get that single hit.
Yeah, it took him quite a bit, and so like this lead that they have may be dissipating relatively soon, especially with Zyder coming out. Zyder's been doing, he's kind of holding his own here in this crew battle so far. Actually won the last game for his team, having to take out 2 stocks, and really put the work on Fozey too.
Yeah, he definitely seems to have the matchup down against Fozey, especially against Fozey's axe. Maybe if Fozey's on the Lance, might see things a little bit differently, but Solarson's going to try to do his job, make sure he gets enough damage on Zyder that it's not too much trouble when Fozey comes in.
Gets a chance to live that thanks to that high defense once again. Not going to be able to live, I think, another downlight recovery. Was able to live just a raw recovery, though. See him looking for it right now. Okay.
And Solarson finding more hits onto Zyder.
He's zooming in there, but does not actually get the hit of the down sig to work for him. Down sig here on the... He is fishing now. Zyder seeming a little frustrated right now that he hasn't been able to get that stock.
Yeah, he's throwing out a lot of tatami mats.
Sir, it is not. Yeah, I was like, it's not happening right now, man. But here you go. Instead, decides to get that recovery instead of the tatami mats, man. I feel like he took a lot of damage in that situation where he he would have been coming here like maybe orange at best. If he had not thrown out all those tatami mats. So unfortunately, he looks like he might be losing that stock sooner than later. Wait, the turnaround? Oh, he tried the double stomp. Wasn't enough, no. Double ground pound wasn't going to get him. Well, I probably would have sent him pretty low, but I don't think it would have got the stock.
But we are seeing Fozey playing a little bit safer, right? Didn't decide to go for the offstage, try to get that quick pogo onto Zyder. Throws out the side sig Zyder with the punish.
Okay. Oh,
yo, that almost did it.
Surprisingly, like just right on the stage, raw weapon toss, almost taking that man out. Okay, finally gets it though. Does take a little bit of damage, but still keeps his team in a lead situation if he can start to rack it up here onto Blaze.
Throwing out some recoveries, just trying to get some damage onto Blaze. Make sure his team keeps this lead because this is arguably like the hardest spot, right? Blaze coming in as the top seed. Fozey, he's not the bottom seed for his team, but he's still in that position where Blaze could immediately even this up if Fozey's not careful.
Ooh. Okay. Man, every time it hits, I'm just like, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Seen that sig a couple times. Oh, no ground pound thrown out from Fozey. Giving a little bit of respect to Blaze here. Just leaning for the damage build.
Oh man, that weapon toss not actually getting him back down to the ground safely. Good, good positioning actually right there from Blaze to get around it and still get that that Sayer. So immediately finds the gauntlets. Waiting for those air dodges too. You see him kind of waiting out to see if Blaze is going to panic air dodge before he goes for his next option. Okay,
just
not this time.
There. So he's finding some hits though. Another sidelight recovery.
Ooh, just looking for a raw right there. Tries to get the top of that one, an actual anti-air, but wasn't able to reach up high enough. Doesn't take too hard of a punish though. Okay, the reversal.
Yo, recovery. Has a little bit less force than the Shoryu. The neutral light almost takes out Blaze over to the right side. Blaze fights his way back on. He needed that side air to get rid of the threat.
Man, with the right whiff punish, he could just drop a Hadouken on him, hopefully. But he's got to find it first. He's got to get, oh, okay, the swap back over. No, he wants the gauntlets instead.
I mean, the neutral light almost did it earlier, so.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't ready for the side light to hit.
Yeah, that seemed like it got extra range on that one. He got the dash inside light, and yeah, probably wasn't expecting to be that close. It should be enough right there. Yep, the neutral light is going to do it. Puts his team back into the lead, but only by a little bit.
Yeah, pink team started off with this early lead, and they've just been maintaining it against the green team.
Okay.
Yo, nice punishes. Another stomp side air.
Got to get back to the stage here. At least he's trying to get scooped up. Yeah, man, look, I'm telling you, Coco on the hammer is definitely deadly right now when it comes to playing against this pink team. Now, if he could just rack up a little damage here onto Solarson, possibly even the stock, and get his team back ahead. And I feel like they're kind of underdogging it right now, too. I mean, with the way that first game...
Coco!
Coco on the hammer, man.
Pop-off.
He's doing it up. Yeah, I feel like if another weapon comes in, he's definitely swapping that out as quick as possible. Just going to go ahead and cycle so he can get the next hammer primed.
Throws the hammer. He's going to hold this for a moment because there's no weapon spawns, but you know the second one spawns, he's going to throw it away.
Okay, see if he can get something going for him, though. I mean, there's some pretty good sigs here onto the hammer as far as reach when it comes to playing Thor. Might be able to get that anti-air neutral sig or potentially just kind of run up, or a side sig also working as well, but okay, he's got to find himself a weapon, though. Threw away that hammer, and he is going to get it. There he is, right back on the hammer. Uh-oh. Gets himself down. That was a good weight right there from Solarson, but just unfortunately he got inside the hitbox of that neutral air.
Ooh, doesn't hit the side air. Coco with a recovery. Ooh, not quite enough damage for that neutral air, but Solarson starting to add up this damage. But I mean, Coco's the one who really chunked away at the lead that the pink team had built.
Yeah. I was gonna say, man, you know, without the stomp, that's just the mafia. No Russian, just the mafia. Here we go.
Yo, cement boots or cement boots?
Right, man.
Side sig thrown out.
Right over that.
Just
Good
with
stuff.
the punish.
Yeah. And I mean, just, you know, I understand it's kind of like a burst option, like you probably wouldn't expect, especially, again, with the EU, they play some pretty intense neutral here. So if someone throwing out that that side stick to cover all that space could be a little bit of a bet. Didn't work out for him this time, but maybe able to do it again. Oh, the reversal. Doesn't get it, though.
I mean, it's early enough that the punishes aren't going to at least KO him.
Yeah.
So we can kind of bet on these, but still, he needs to get the stock off Coco and make sure he gets some damage built up on the side air. The side air is not even going to do it.
Ooh,
nice.
Yeah. Try to delay his recovery just in case, but it didn't matter, man. You know, that orb recovery has a lot of active frames, so even with him touching the wall, Fozey had time to get down there, hit the D-Light and ground pound well into the time. It's almost off reaction instead. Here we go. Okay, for those neutral airs. Nice.
Yo. Went for the ground pound as well. Was trying to get the bounce up for more. Fozey's got to be careful about these side airs. Side airs just staying underneath them and hitting them with side lights to punish.
Okay, neutral. Looking for some more damage there. Hold on.
Man, punished him for it. Threw out the gravity cancel. That's a burn dodge. Fozey's in trouble. Over to the right side. Still gets back up safely, but Zyder's got a lot of control here.
Okay, Zyder. Definitely the guy to look out for. And again, putting his team now ahead. It's going to be up to Godly to get this stock off and hopefully push his team further ahead. You know, they did front load this, so Godly, once he's out, he is out.
Man, that's got to start to hurt for the pink team.
Yeah.
That's twice now that they've had a huge lead and the green team has just taken it away from them.
For a Hadouken right there. That's not going to be enough, but oh, I like that idea of the weapon toss just in case he jumped a little early. Okay, now he's going to look for the Shoryuken for the finisher. Or something. Okay, got the modified Shoryuken right there with the recovery. Good stuff.
He did all the inputs, but he just didn't get the special move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, everybody onto their final stocks. Godly going to try to put his team in the lead, give him the advantage going into the final stocks, but we saw Zyder clutch it out just a moment ago.
Yeah, honestly, I think that, you know, Godly's going to have to put some good damage here on the Blaze to even, like, threaten a W here. Might even actually have to take the stock from Blaze and threaten a real W because Zyder, as the anchor, has been doing quite well. Okay. Nice.
All right, getting some damage.
Just the like the literal end of that Shoryuken gonna hit.
Oh, that's a side sig, and Blaze is gonna take down Godly. It's all left to Fozey and Solarson to take this one down, and Blaze still has some help to play with against Solarson's Ulgrim.
Okay. Yeah, Solarson, he's going to have to find a huge read here on the side if we were able to try to take it from this specific, health point. But he has got a couple of hits on him already. Ends up dropping the lance, though, unfortunately. Does find himself a weapon pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's been a really common option for Solarson is to do that down toss and then go for that recovery. And Blaze starting to get used to it. Good dodging from Solarson.
Oh, he actually had the read on that dodge, just did not get the down light to connect, but does not matter. The Sarah is going to connect. And now, an even game yet again here between our pink and green teams with a little bit of damage here on the Solarson, but it's again Coco with the hammer. You got to watch out for it, man. He comes in here, he starts getting the stomp stairs, that damage starts racking up, starts getting a little scary.
You gotta respect the hammer from Coco, and he's shown he's more than just a D-Light Sair boy. He's gotten recoveries and dares, he's gotten all sorts of stuff, but he still has the D-Light side air. Another one of those, and Solarson's gonna be sweating.
Uh-oh. Got the down air, pulling him to the top.
Nice
yeah,
weapon toss.
That weapon toss was necessary. I know he was coming in for that stomp.
Again, the weapon tosses.
Now,
but he needs to get hits.
Yeah, like unfortunately, the weapon toss not doing a crazy amount of damage. It's just stopping him from dying. But okay, doesn't jump. There he is. Got a two-piece right there.
Oh man, a scoop up, a side air. So many things could take out Solarson. He's dancing around it all right now. Oh snap! Coco's disarmed. This is the opportunity. Solarson backs away a little too far. Doesn't hit the downlight.
Okay, so now we got Coco on the orb. Solarson actually throwing his weapon away. He managed to slide through that, and now he's back on his lance. Still, kind of what looks like a more uncomfortable weapon for Coco in his hand. He can still get the stock. You know, this is a sidelight Sair near the edge, or a recovery almost.
Not enough. There's the weapon spawn. It was a bait. Solarson throws the weapon. Oh, there's.
Oh no.
Oh. They're so close to getting taken out, and Coco finds it. Gravity cancel downlight. Again, those Solarson weapon tosses, the green team's ready for it, and now Fozey, he's got to take out Coco, not take too much damage here, and go into the 1v1.
Okay. Yeah, this is a single Sair near the edge, should be able to do it. You know, he might actually be able to get the side light recovery as well. He's not ready for it, but actually he's adding up a little damage here. Oh.
Okay, there's the side air.
Yeah.
All right. A straight 1v1. Last time it went in favor of Zyder, but Fozey now over to the Black Knight. Doesn't want a weapon.
All right, well, unfortunately, yeah, that was probably not the way that you wanted to start that one up, but he does end up getting himself the lance. So this is, I feel like this is a better start for him because, you know, at the last part of that second game, he was on the axe at the beginning of this 1v1, and it did not work out well for him. Once he got on the lance, he started to get a little damage here. But Zyder could just have his number, man. He's fighting his way through, though. This is whoever wins this will be going on to winners final. So they got the whole team on their back right now.
Yeah, this is such a critical spot. Fozey starting to find hits. Neutral sig not going to land. Another side air.
Fozey was actually trying to get a little cheeky with that neutral sig too. The moving platform was coming in, so he was probably. Oh no! Got himself off stage. Does manage to make it back quickly. Zyder giving up a lot of space.
Snap. Zyder, that recovery puts him off screen. Fozey, you saw the sweat beads. Oh, just a down sig. It's not even enough. Zyder has so much health.
Yeah, that was. I mean, from the middle of the stage, it absolutely went nowhere. But
oh
no, he's living. That
he's
also
good.
went nowhere. He's lucky. He's got this high defense legend. He's got to get back to stage though.
Another nair. It's gonna put him off screen. Not gonna KO. A D-light recovery could do it. Fozey hits a side air. Not enough.
Fozey trying to blast it over that.
Oh, what a gamble.
Yeah, he's been gambling a little bit here. He's going to have to go for the recovery. He does make it. I like that. Doesn't charge too long, just enough to get past or get to the edge.
Everybody's sweating. It's a nail biter. One hit could be it. The down sig, not it. There it is. Sidelight, side air. It's not enough. Zyder, one more chance.
He definitely would not be able to live another one of those from anywhere on the stage. I mean, you saw how close he was to the glass home, all the way from the other side. Okay, just looks for the raw side air.
Side air? Fozey does it! Just barely. The side air takes him out, and pink team is going to the winners finals, but I was sweating.
Yeah.
That was a nerve-wracking set.
Yeah, man, super intense right there at the end. That, I'm telling you, though, the difference in that second and third game was the fact that he was able to keep himself on the lance instead of starting with that axe here. Because, like, if you saw that second game, the way that axe play versus the sword was going, it was not hitting. However, when he got that lance, I mean, he did exactly what he needed to do to get the stock. So got to give it up to Fozey for putting his team on his back right there near the end. But got to give it up to the pink team altogether. Look at the damage spread, man. 765 coming in from Godly, 664 from Solarson, and then Fozey with the 502, but clutched it out and also had 4 KOs as well. Damage aside, he did what he needed to do.
Yep, he got the KOs because at the end of the day, it's a